Hey guys, Aaron back again here for part 5 of this December 1922 session. Final tournament of the day, all in all. This is our only cash, so haven't really gone all that great. Um, so this is an $11 Mini Monday 6 max. It's kind of interesting. A 6 max is what we did well in today. So get to play more hands for sure. There was 714 entries in this, and $7,000 in there, and it was a 6K. So a little bit extra. Um, what the fuck? Where are we with average stack here? Anyway, 65,000 average would be. Where's average? Average stack was what? I can't. 125. So we're half average. This guy really settled the fuck down. If you watch the previous video, he was going bonkers. Please go bonkers. Please go bonkers. Oh, fuck, he really settled the fuck down. Maybe I misread him. I could have misread him. Now, we folded ace queen suited earlier to this. I'm not sure if it was him, but yeah, I folded ace queen suited on the bubble, on the stone bubble, to a raise and a 3-bet. So yeah, I folded ace queen suited. I'm not sure if it was good or not yet. I'm gonna have to look into it. But literally, it was like, what was it? 83 places paid, and there was 84 remaining. So yeah, we were on the stone fucking bubble, and if I had and I was covered. So, and it went button raise 3-bet, and I folded ace queen suited here. Not sure if it was good, but like on the stone bubble, that's the heaviest ICM situation of the entire tournament. So yeah, that's the highest ICM situation of the entire tournament is on the stone bubble of the tournament. So I folded it. Ace king, I would have called probably. King 7-4. Some good stuff could happen here. We got a 6 or a 3 or a 2. It would give us some kind of equity. Or an ace, of course. Would be good. Oh, shit. This is a jam. Pretty sure. This guy hasn't been too aggro or anything, but I think I'm right. Like, we have a good blocker, so. Cut off first hijack 20. Let's just take a peek at that. I seem to be the most active at the table now. It's kind of funny, and I'm the short stack. Cut off first hijack 20. Ace 10 suited. Mostly a call. Okay. But, you know, with ICM, we wouldn't necessarily be jamming ace 9 anymore. Or, you know, so we kind of jam a little higher up. So I'm okay with it. I think it's fine. Same hand. And we had a blocker, so. This is a 3-bet. I just previously 3-bet this fucking guy, too. 6.5. Might be getting sick of me by now. 25 big blind versus button. I don't think we rejam. I think it's a little strong to fucking rejam. It flops really well, right? Yeah. Big blind versus button for 25. Where is it? Fuck. Button. Here we go. Ace 10 suited. Yeah, it's pure 3-bet. Shitty. We're not hitting the flops with these small blind hands. Yeah, it is a pure 3-bet. I'm just wondering why we're getting pretty deep in the tournament. Maybe we just rip. It's the bottom of our 3-bet range, like for suited aces. We're right in there now. Like, this tournament runs pretty deep, it seems like. I wonder with ICM if we could fold to 6-7 suited. Like, ICM isn't seriously heavy yet, I guess, but 5 deuce 7. Maybe we go bigger here, but like, I guess I'm the only one really that has a 7. If you think about it, right? Like in theory, he should have almost no 7s. King 7 suited and Ace 7 suited, and maybe 7, 8 7 suited, and maybe pocket 7s, which we block heavily. And then small blind really doesn't flat with many 7s. Overcall wise, he's probably not flatting with almost any 7s. Maybe 7 6 suited and 8 7 suited, and Ace 7 suited. King 7 suited probably doesn't overcall. 25 effective? I'll look at it here. Just hold on. What 7s would small blind over there? Oh, okay, King 7 suited is a plus 0.01 EV overcall there. 8 7 suited flats, 7 6 suited overcalls in the small versus cutoff and button at 25. And then Ace 7 suited actually rejams. Okay. Ace 7 suited is a rip as a bluff, I guess. And then he rips all his suited broadways. Ace Queen suited, Ace Jack off plus, Ace 10 off mixes, and then 6s to queens. Like, you're highly at 25 effective. Like, this is, of course, like Omaha 53 there has like 40. So he can't just rip it in with pocket 6s there anymore. But especially like in the situation where we're like 8%, 7% of the field left. But yeah, just like in general, like, if you want to get like really specific, hyper specific charts with different stack sizes and stuff, GTO Wizard does an okay job of having many of them. But some of the time you just fucking, they won't have it. They won't have like this specific situation. It happens. So, but HRC, beta, or whatever, you can figure it out on there. Worst case scenario. That other tournament, if you watch the previous video, I had like Ace Queen. The flop came like Ace 3 2. This is how I lost the last tournament on 888. It comes Ace 3 2. I have Ace Queen. First big blind that called. He checks. I bet 1.1 or something like that. Like, I went pretty small. Because I don't really think we got any large bets on Ace 3 2. Like, it's pretty hard for him to have anything there. So I bet 1.1. He calls. We're like 25 deep, or 25 deep. Turns an 8. Check. I bet geometric. I bet like 2/3 or something. He calls, and then the river was a brick, and then he checks, and I jam for 14 bigs. And he just insta calls, and he had 8-3 off. he had 2 pair. He made fucking 2 pair on the turn. Pretty sick. I was looking at my stats thinking I'm pretty loose, but you got to take into consideration the fact that this is a 6 max tournament, so we're just getting a little bit more active and involved and stuff. So They put the money exactly where it needs to be. That's good. And this guy is 3xing, so he's probably a weaker player to be 3xing here. Two into 7. Yeah, we'll have to see. Plenty of chips there for us to take if we can get a good spot to double up. Hopefully they're really fishy and they just fucking are handed the money over. We got kings or something. Alright. Real tiny 3-bet. Oh, I see. It was a limp. It was a limp and he like ISOs. It's kind of unnecessary to go that big though. Like you should only be ISOing for like 4 there. Yeah, you just ISO like when they limp there, you just ISO at like 20% of hands to like 4 big blinds and yeah. So their limping range is generally going to be pretty weak. Jack 8-4. Do I want to bet here or just check? Call. We'll go for a bet. I could even go smaller than this, but I think this is pretty connected, so. Not a very good turn. It's hoping for a club at least. All right. Yeah, I was hoping for at least a club. But I'm going to review that. I'm going to mark that to review. Ace of clubs, king. So we got a backdoor flush draw, 2 overs. Like our hand's pretty good shape. And a backdoor straight draw. Backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, 2 overcards. Range advantage. Probably the nut advantage too. We have pocket jacks. He shouldn't have pocket jacks. So we have pocket 8s. He might have pocket 8s. But not full frequency. Yeah, on the button. Versus hijack, pocket 8s are a pure rejam 25 effective, so. But, you know, obviously he's not going to rejam with this guy here, but he should be finding 3-bets there with him. To like 6, and he can fold to this guy's jam, maybe. And, call mine kind of thing. Pretty hard, like a cold. I guess it'd be like a cold 4-bet. So yeah, probably folding 8s to a cold 4-bet would be fine, especially this deep in a tournament. It's running really deep though. We're in only 44th out of 51 remain, and fucking we have a pretty good stack here. So yeah, bottom of range hands here. 2 or 3x we get to fold. Like, what's the EV here? Normally. Small blind. King 10 off is a 0 EV call versus a min raise, or 2.1 here, so. And I have no reason to believe that this guy's nuts yet. So, he just likes big sizes. Which is actually going to incentivize us to rejam on him wider. Because the EV of rejamming goes up and the EV of calling goes down, right? So when he goes 3 big blinds. So I don't know if he realizes that, but it's true. So by going bigger, you're actually inviting more jams on yourself than calls. Like if you're using it as your standard size, like first polarized 3x, like if there's just one random one in there somewhere, then you know you probably should really shut up with the jams, right? because they're polar and you like jam more linear. And get rid of the polar aspects of your rejam range, with like ace five suited or whatever. Um, but if it's like a thing that they're consistently doing time and time again, then you can go ahead and start taking advantage of that and rejamming wider. So I got a good spot in the small blind with a mixed frequency rejam. I'm taking it versus him when he 3x's. So I think this would be a range bet for button, wouldn't it be? Ace ace queen? Or are these the only ones we get checkbacks on? Like, no, that's not true. We got checkbacks on paired boards on the button versus big blind on like 4 through 7x boards. We got some checkbacks because they have more of those kind of thing. Queen 10. Good value bet on the river. He had pocket nines. Check, check. Ace, ace, queen. I would range bet ace, ace, queen. Yeah, it is a range bet. Figured. Ace, ace, queen on the button at 30 effective is a range bet versus big blind there. Okay. This is 20 on the low jack. Chippy V, do we ever fold this? I don't think so. Low jack for 20. But it's close. Do we fold king 10? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, I was right. It's like we're getting way down there now. We're down to almost the top 5%. Like, I'm tightening up as a middle stack. But it'd be full frequency at 25. I think. Full frequency at 25. Yeah, keep doing that. I'm going to get you one of these times. Yeah, full frequency at 25. 20 mixes. 15. Almost pure. Okay. Let's not make this mistake again. We already did that earlier. I'll fucking remember that, though. I got confused. Oh, my God. Seriously? Good. Holy fuck. I thought we lost there. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? What a shit way to lose the tournament, man. Good. Fuck yeah. We're actually getting some luck and winning where we should be winning. Fuck yeah. I'm going to call it off if this guy just throws his tournament away. Or help him out. Give him some chips. Either one. Holy shit. Look at that flop. Really small. We don't need protection in any way, shape, or form. 25, and he is 13. I get some of this. Triple up. Spew Monkey wakes up with Ace King. Apparently I'm a spew monkey. I'm spewing apparently. That's good. I'm glad he thinks that. 10-7, 40 cutoff. This is a pure open, but um, first in cutoff 40. I'm spewing chips, guys. I'm spewing big time. Yeah, it's bottom of range, and like we want to be more blocker oriented, like suited stuff, like suited connectors and stuff. We probably want to start folding more. King 9 2. Okay, so we know he's a fish. That's good to know. Why would you do that? Like, is it really necessary? Like, you could check shove and make more money that way. Like, it's probably the lowest EV play possible to go all in there. Oh, poor baby. He's sitting out. What's the blinds right now? Chips. Fuck. I can't see. Was that the big blind or the small blind? Oh, here it is. 3,600. Wow, he's sitting out. He gave up and he has like fucking 15 bigs. He's all pissy. Fuck, we almost had him too. It would have been a monster stack there if I had got a club on that fucking river. I would have had like 60 right now, probably 55, 60 bigs. So what's average? 162,000. Doesn't show you in bigs. So average is 162 and we have 123. So we're still under average, but that's fine. We have a really nice stack now. This tournament runs really deep. And it seems to be quite soft as well. I like the way I played the King Queen suited. I don't think I could play it any better. Another one of those bottom of range type suited connectors. Pretty amazing. That guy just sat out and just gave up. How much does he have? This is in the way. 48,000. Fuck, man. You could have gave me those before you fucking quit. He's like 13 bigs. He just gave up. You know how much money that's worth? Like, it's an $11 game. We're down to 45 in an $11 game out of 700. His stack is probably worth like $60 or $70 right now. Like, and he just gives up. Like, why would you even bother playing if you're gonna do that? Three bets. 2 to 7. Done with that shit. I'm not fucking letting him do it again. Shitty. I was hoping I could back to back fuck with this guy. Oh, he's back. I thought he gave up. He got all pissy in the chat and then. I think we can fold this one. Like blind be blind, I mean. It says that it's a lamp here, but it's worth almost nothing. Alright, we got a new guy, Musto 50, and he has 100 bigs. So he's either really good or really lag. We're going to find out here. I thought he was just giving up when he rejammed earlier for 5, but he had 7s, so I guess not. So I don't know. I found on PokerStars it's so hard to like get stats on people. Like you don't run into the same guys over and over again very often at all. So not at this stake level anyway. It's pretty rare. Hijack 40. How often do deuces fold? Like the value of deuces is going down with ICM. Yeah, it is a pure fold. This isn't open normally. Low jack 40. This is normally an open, I do believe. It probably could even potentially open here. King 6. Yeah, we're getting a little too tight. Like, I'm trying to tighten up as best I can, but maybe we're getting a little too tight with that one. Just I got this huge stack to my left, and I don't know anything about him yet. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm up against, and kind of tighten up a little bit until I figure out what the fuck is going on with him. But big old pot-sized bet on the turn. I think that Made Machines has a real hand here, probably. Trapping, maybe. Trapping. That was a pretty big timing tell to just wait that long. Yeah. It's pretty obvious when they like roll down the clock almost to the last second and then call. Yeah, I knew it. Amateur timing tells. What did the other guy have? I didn't even pay attention to that. Deuces. Oh, set over set. That's pretty sick. Hopefully they tilt. So we got a pay job coming up to 46 at 29th. Get back some of today's money anyway. Still down a couple hundred for the week. Kind of sucks. Is what it is, though. We'll get it back eventually, but check, check, check. All in jam. Omaha's getting after it the last few hands here. Omaha 53. Oh man, fuck, this tournament runs deep though. I bet you, like, if we do well and we win a flip here and get up to 70 or so, we're probably gonna be here for a couple hours, like at least a couple hours. Like with this deep of running tournament, like maybe it's just my table because I'm in 23rd right now with 35. So there's a lot of short stacks. They're just not on this table, which is good. It's good to have money on your table to win, right? 1.4, deuce on the turn, check, and interesting size to choose in the big blind. 1.4. What is that indicative of? Checking, checking. My connection's only half, apparently. It's kind of weird. 100? Why isn't it illuminating? I remember everybody used to have 100 back in the day. Now everybody's fucky. That's different. Queens versus... Okay, we're going to have to watch that again. I want to check that one out. Without clicking the fucking buttons. You just open ripped or rejammed with fucking raised to 8,000 on the low jack. I fold. Okay. Pretty much pure check raise. Backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw, and top pair. I think we go with the bigger size here, like 7. Maybe 7.5's a little better. $1.6 and a 5. See if my sizing's good there later. I'm gonna... If it'll show up for us. I'll have to wait a sec. Alright, I just wanted to watch this fucking hand again. And we got another 3xer. I've seen that a lot lately online. This guy ripped for... You used to be able to click here and see. What would it be? 4,000, 80,000. He ripped for 20 fucking big blinds. 21 bigs, and then this guy called it off with King 10. Maybe he just was tired. Opens on low jack, gets rejammed on by cutoff for 21 big blinds, and calls with King 10-0, like top 40 of 800. Oh, we'll go 750 players. I don't have an 8 on my computer, so half pot now. Flush. Half pots with a value hand on river. Holy fuck, that guy looked him up with light as fuck. Watch that one again. 8 This guy, min 3 bets. Okay, he's a fish. Okay, big time fish. 665, check. Check, check, turn. Leads with ace king off with no spade. Gets called. River's a 7. Checks. This guy bets like fucking over a little over half pot, and he called it off with ace king without a fucking spade. Even. That was fucking terrible. You know you're fucking terrible when you get the green tag. I bring up the green tag for the real bad ones, to be honest. I don't really green tag a lot. But so we know if we get a hand to just fucking pile the money in. We're pretty comfortable here. 30 we got like 40 bigs and fucking yeah, comfortable. This is a pretty good hand to check this limp call. Bit of deuce on the turn. Do I want to continue barreling? Probably not. What better bluffs will we have here? Like 5-6, 6-7, 3-5, Queen Jack, Jack 9, Jack 8, Hearts. Yeah. Okay, we got the hand versus fish. That sucks. I went a little bigger than I should have, but I was trying to maximally exploit them. Because I figure if they have even ace high, they're probably going to call. And a lot of backdoor flush draws are probably going to call, and we might as well try to get the money in, as much money in as possible versus somebody who calls too wide. In my like, if I'm reading the situation correctly. Because like normally I think like a 1 and 1.5, 1.5 probably be kind of in the middle of what you should bet. 1.1 to 1.8, somewhere in there. I went 2.5, so a little bit bigger. But they don't know anything about me, so we're the shortest guy on this table with a 40 big blind stack. That's kind of crazy. Oh, 30 now. The blinds went up, but junk. More junk. Jeez. A lot of 3xing happening. Omaha got a stack back somehow. Grounded all the way back up from 5 bigs to 50 bigs. Like, that doesn't happen very often. Unless you're running really well. I might save the last few searches for the final, since we're getting pretty close to it, and there's a good possibility we're going to make it now, so. Tempting to search them up, but I think I'll save them. So I can kind of, like, I got 2 left. I don't pay for it because I don't play enough to, like, merit paying for that service, because, yeah, I played like 10 times in the last 6 months, so it's not really something I need to pay for every month. I already spent enough money on poker shit every month. Spent like $200 a month on poker study materials and shit. A couple months ago, I got that Preflop Academy, and I did a lot of like bubble work and ICM, final table stuff. And it was worth it. It was like pretty expensive, just pictures of fucking charts, but I found the software didn't run very good on there, but yeah, overall it was informative, definitely informative. Like, I learned quite a bit about like blocker effects and our 3-bet and how 3-bets and how we structure those, and what we VPIP and what we fold on the final table and on the bubble, and yeah, it was worth it. Like, it educated me significantly on bubble situations and final table. Spent like a month. I worked on that tons, like a few hours a day at least for like a month or so. So raise, 3-bet call, 6-3-5, 2 spades. Buddy has like a range bet here. Takes it and gets a fold. Still 3xing. The fish is 3xing like everything. I had 2 diamonds in my hand. Not good ones, but interesting. We're seeing a raise, and I have 2 of the fucking diamonds. Holy shit. Jack 10 and 10-7. Ouch. Oh my god, that would have been the worst, the sickest beat ever for me. If I had got involved there. Fucking river is a boat. It happens, I guess. He had 4 outs, but that would have been pretty sick. 5 deuces, never an open on the button, though. Not at any stag depth. Min raising, blind v blind. This guy has to realize 17% equity in position to call. Do you think he has a handy in his range that he can fold? I don't think there's a single hand in the game of poker that's going to not realize 17% of equity overall in position. Probably every single hand you can consider, it's going to realize like 35% at least. In position, versus a 70% opening range or whatever, 80%. King on the river, and we go for the little tiny half pot. Is this guy got to finish this fish off? Hopefully not. Chips do tend to move clockwise, though. $1.6. Overbet 13. 7.7. Call. Another boat? And 7-4 suited. Okay. I was starting to think this Omaha guy might be reasonable, but let's allow line. Pocket 10 jack. Off. Cut off first button at like 30. That's not a call. I don't. Does that ever call? Jack 10 off. Does it ever call? Yeah, it does. I don't. Personally, I never find this call here with Jack 10. Sure, like if we go to 25, it's a pure fold. Oh. Bot versus cutoff. It's a little in there a little. Yeah, 40 we get some call for sure and a little bit of 3-bet, right? But not at like 25, 30. I'm not fucking around with that, really. 20, bot versus cutoff. Pure fold. Queen 10-0. Like, almost never calls at 20. Where's the 25? That's what I was looking for. 25. Jack 10. Very small frequency. Seem to be just getting crap in the big blind lately. Oh, we got to the next pay jump, so that's good. Oh, shit. So this hand is like a mixed frequency type thing. We could raise or limp. I tend to just blind versus blind. I just tend to limp in with the 8s, offset 8s and 9s, and just raise my 7s and 6s more. Like, offset 8s are kind of in the middle, so. But I get more better hands to fold with 7s and 6s, offsuit 7s and offsuit 6s. So another 1.8. $8.5. Here we go. Tens. Had some pretty ridiculous shit happening the last little while. These might just rip it in. Like, normally, no, but we're in, like, some ICM heavy shit right now, so. Yeah. 25 button versus hijack. Whoops. Pretty sure they're like a pure 3-bet. Oh, what the fuck am I saying? Almost a pure jam. Pure jam with 9s, 8s, mix. 8s I'd probably call there. Just flat call. 7s I'd flat call pure with the ICM situation. 10s are good enough to run it versus this guy, I think. I would have 3-bet. I would have 3-bet a little bit more than that. With 10s there. Yeah, and then at 30 they're a pure 3-bet. So yeah, like it's the EVs probably run really close. If like it's that big of a difference. Then at 20. Two. Oh, Musto fucked up. He's probably jamming with 7-3 off now. And I'm going to have to fold King Jack. Oh, you folded. What happened? I missed it. Which hand was it? 83,000. Fold. What happened? Which one was it? Oh. It's, oh, I caught that one. I don't know, just dwindled, I guess. I don't. It took that bad beat with the Jack 10 there, but yeah, run it with a Jack 7 suited. Not quite a green tag. Not quite. It's a good flop. Can't really pass up that bluff. We got the best blocker ever. And he has no offsuit. He has no suited 4s or 5s really. Shouldn't. Maybe King 4 suited, Ace 4 suited, Ace, yeah, Ace 4, Ace 5 suited, and that's it. Okay, they put somebody that's kind of comparable to our stack in the big blind here. Darn. Check call, river. I think that was like a mandatory 3-barrel bluff. But it sucks losing a tournament doing that, but you have to. So I think he doesn't really have any aces there. He's gonna be rejamming like 2 callers, and we can pick up a 9. No heart. Oh, shit. Call. Top pair, top kicker. Come on, don't do it. Sweet. It's our night tonight in this one. Fuck yeah. 8-7. Why wouldn't you just peel, man? Jesus, I was giving you a good price. Or not really, I guess, but I got notes on this guy. Oh yeah, he's the guy that opened 7-4 that I fucked over with A7. What was that about? Oh, yeah, that's fine. He'll probably get this one. The guy's running really hot. Maybe not. Sweet, guys. Well, that takes us to the fucking break. Thanks for sticking around through me running so fucking terrible earlier. I think this is part 5? What part is this? I can't fucking see. Anyway, stay tuned for the next part of the series. It'll be in the playlist. You guys can go check it out. Thanks for watching.